superficial nucleus, and this is the vagal, dorsal motor nucleus of the vagus, while this one on its side is the tractus solitarius. Okay, so you review it again because it's really hard, this nuclei within. Anyway, you can have a copy of the labels and you have it Xerox na lang. Now, in your mid-sagittal section, so this is midbrain. Why do I know? Because this is the colliculus. That is the superior, this is the inferior colliculus. Okay? So that's the midbrain, and this is the pons, and this is the medulla. Okay? Kita mo naman yung ano yung massive band of fibers. Okay? Now, this is the cerebral aqueduct. Midbrain kasi yan, di ba? So this is the cerebral aqueduct, and this is your fourth ventricle. Okay, cerebral aqueduct, and then this would connect with your third ventricle at the region of the your diencephalon, while this is your lateral ventricle at the region of your cerebral cortex. So lateral ventricle via the foramen of throat to your third, then your fourth ventricle via the cerebral aqueduct. Sorry, ito pala yung colliculus, superior, inferior, peduncles pala to. Cerebral peduncles. Okay? Now, cerebellum. Ito yung lecture sa inyo last time, di ba? Still, you recognize your, ano to? Pons, ano to? Anong klaseng peduncle? Superior, middle, inferior. Middle cerebellar peduncle. The middle cerebellar peduncle is actually made up of ontocerebellar fibers. So, di ba nung lecture ni Dr. Javier, sabi niya, may mga ponting nuclei. So you just have to look at your slides of the pons, where you find the pontine nuclei, where the cortico-pontine fibers terminate, and from them, ontocerebellar fibers will be crossing to the opposite side. So you see that this is made up of transversely oriented fibers. These are your ontocerebellar fibers, which would cross to the opposite side and enter the middle via the middle cerebellar peduncle, would connect it to the cerebellum. And those fibers are actually coming from the cortex. So cortico-pontocerebellar passing via the middle cerebellar peduncle. Okay? Now, your cerebellum is divided into your primary fissure, divides the cerebellum into the anterior lobe and the posterior lobe, and therefore you can see that the posterior lobe is much bigger than your anterior lobe. Okay, now your posterior lobe, you can see here your horizontal fissure. And if you look at this portion,